Recording in progress.
What it do, what it do, what it do. It is the boy Andrew Schultz, aka Mr. Goody Shoe Shoes, and who am I with, as always, Joseph Huggins, aka Old Man Huggie. Talk shit or get off the pod. Episode 205. The Ice Maiden speaketh. Welcome, motherfucker. Where'd you get the Ice Maiden from?
We'll get into it. It's like the first article, but that's
that's in the Variety interview.
yeah, it's her nickname. Trump referred to her as the Ice Maiden who hangs out in the background.
I also heard him refer to her recently as Susie Trump. You guys, you know who Susie Trump is? That's Susie Wiles.
Loving the background.
Thank you.
AI.
It's our West Coast studio.
Oh, West Coast studio. Well, I'm rocking the robe today, so yeah. I didn't give a fuck.
Is that on purpose, or is this like Leo DiCaprio?
It's just kind of chilly, and like, you know what I'm saying. I'm just like, hey, it's robe season. You know, it's comfortable. Okay. This is a nice robe. It's comfy. It's like a vibe.
We'll have a chat after.
And it's.
There's rules. There's standards here on this podcast.
Okay, and this is also true. My computer, my setup gets super fucking hot. Like the longer we do it, it warms the room up. So that's why, like, even right now, I have a fan on, because if I don't have the fan on, it gets really hot in this room very quickly.
My computer also gets really hot. I have it hang over the edge. Remember I was telling you, like, I threw out like a crazy terabyte number of how much storage I have in my supercomputer, which is a laptop. Yeah, dude, I have NVIDIA chips in it.
Like, yeah, I mean, that's most chips, yeah.
Nah, like NVIDIA's like I got them right before like the AI boom took off, because like NVIDIA was making the same chips that AI is using, the graphic processing units, the GPUs.
That's what I have.
But for gaming.
Yeah.
And I can, like, I've got like a photographic memory most of the time, and I just can remember crazy shit. I can remember where I was verbatim going over NVIDIA on like their analysis on their stock with my coworker, the baggage handler, and he wanted to buy it, and this is like 2020. And I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, what? They make chips for games? Cool, bro. I was like, no. And the same guy also wanted to invest in Palantir, but I didn't talk him out of it. I just watched him talk himself out of it. And both of them are like now, fucking like, well, we already know about NVIDIA, the most valued company in the history of the world.
Yeah.
And then Palantir is just outrageous. But both could actually lose like 80-90% of their market value, and it would make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the chips get hot and stuff. And my computer, my rig probably weighs like 60 pounds by itself. It's beastly. Like, it's big as shit and really heavy. So it gets super hot. So it's like I don't want to be running the heater while I'm running this. So I was like, you know what, dude? I'm just going to rock the robe. Fuck it. We're robing it.
Where does the robe come in on the computer being hot?
Because I can run the fan and keep it cool. It's cold in the house right now.
So
and then it's like, and the fan's on.
If the fan was on, you'd be too cold unless you had the robe.
On God.
Okay, all right. I'm just trying to do the math.
Bomboclat. Wagwan. Everything Irie. Big ups, man. Junior Massive. Bo. Nah, sorry.
You want to romp with us?
A rump and pump. A rump and stain.
Murder for fun.
Finally finished. Man, I have like a dilemma, personal dilemma, I guess. So I got some work done on the house, got a bid on it. It's all done. We're finished.
What do you mean you got a bid on it?
Well, like I had somebody, I do an estimate. This is how much it's going to cost. All right, cool.
Oh, for the yard work?
Yeah. he messed it
I
up,
thought you
man.
did all that shit yourself, bro.
No, no, I'm talking about the trees, the like 30-foot trees and the stumps. I didn't do that stuff, and like the construction of my fence. That would have, I'd still be doing that. That would take forever. I did all the other stuff that I've done, like the leveling, the pulling up the roots, the weeds, the other stumps, and all that crap. But I'm not going to go out there and cut down a 35-foot tree by myself. I might die. That sounds like something, someone with the caucasity to climb a tree and chop it down
Are you
themselves.
saying somebody with irrational confidence would do something like that?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. But he messed up his bid, man, and like he kind of shortchanged himself and took too
Oh,
long.
dude, you're always looking out for these fools.
Nah, I mean, nah, we just it's settled as of this afternoon. So
What does
I'm
that
just glad.
mean? You paid him more money?
No, well, I paid a deposit, so I paid for all the supplies and everything up front. So I bought like all the lumber, all the wood, all the pipe. I paid for all that shit up front, right? But and it's like with the trees and everything and the removal that ended up being more. So there was just some discrepancies in costs that we had to discuss, which we discussed maybe like 2 weeks ago. Got that ironed out, and then
Is that your dilemma?
well, it was because I didn't. I gave him more than I was necessarily obligated to give him. And I felt like that was the right thing to do in the moment when I didn't have to. It necessarily wasn't expected to happen.
Right.
But it was still in what it would have been in theory with what he was saying exponentially lower. Like, but it was like we came at an impasse, had to discuss it. I had to like take like a week to think about it. And it's like, all right, this is what I'm comfortable with and what I came up with. And I just want to be done with this shit. So here you go.
When is it going to be done?
It's already finished. So
Oh, we got.
everything's finished. But it was one of those like where it's like there you couldn't like put a lien on my shit. Like it's not like he's a good dude. Like he put himself in a bad position. So we talked about it. I thought about it, did some math, and it was like, all right, this is what you're wanting is exponentially more than what we'd originally discussed, which is exponentially more than I'm like actually obligated to give you based off of the contract that we have. So well, let's talk about it. I was like, let's go to Waffle House. So we got
So then you paid him more.
yeah,
Dude,
no, but not. But it was
that's like
still. But it was what what the cost. I was honestly because like shit's gone up. Like lumber, a lot of that stuff's gotten exponentially more expensive as the project went on.
because of tariffs.
Because I wouldn't pick up like normally. There's certain things where I was like, I'm not picking up the bill on that because I don't think that's correct. So there was some things, but it was good. I mean, he's a good dude. I hope he's not like super pissed or mad at me because I didn't want to like. But also, I was like, I want to be done with this because
See, that reminds me. So yesterday was my birthday.
happy
And
birthday, shit, dude. Happy
yeah,
belated birthday, dude.
no
Fuck.
worries.
No,
Uh,
shit, I'm an asshole, dude. What are you talking about?
but I made my comeback. I had been like 6 months to the poker room, like in person, and what you just told me is kind of what I did. I fucking just crushed. Like as soon as I
Damn it,
sat,
man. Now I feel like a dick. And what's even crazy is being locked out of my shit for like 48 hours. Like, I have notifications for shit like that, but I didn't get shit. No, I didn't get any
here
notifications.
I was just thinking Joseph always remember, but no, he really just using that
No, like
Facebook
that.
crutch.
Dude, there's too
No,
for
I'm kidding. I'm
birthdays.
kidding. No,
No, for
no, no, dude.
birthdays, yes.
Please,
There's
please,
way
please.
too many. Damn,
But
bro.
okay, so but like yeah, as soon as I sit down, motherfucker just like gifts me like $60. Like he bet I caught a straight on the turn. Like he bet like seven. I re-raised him 21. He called. And then another card comes out, and this motherfucker's like, "Ooh, how about 40?" And I was like, but the other card made it three diamonds on the board. So I was like, "Ah, this motherfucker!" And it was runner diamond. I'm like, "This is gross. If this dude just got a flush on me." But I was like, "All right," just snap called him with that. So it's like the pot was like probably like 150 at that point. And I just go, "Did you get a flash?" He goes, "No." And I just flip over to my straight. He's like, "You have a fucking straight?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I've had that straight. I've had that straight, homie." And he immediately left. I'm not kidding. I had to wait like 25, 30 minutes to sit down on the wait list because there was only 2 tables going in the limit I was playing. And as soon as I sat down, within 15 minutes, bounced every single other person off of that table. I was the chip leader and the longest person at the table 15 minutes after I sat down. And it was a table of 9 people. So just like a complete like I just came in, wrecked this fool. He got up and left, wrecked another dude, and then him and his homie left, and it was just like like musical chairs. I was there from 8 or like yeah, like a little bit before 8 till 10, a little bit before 10. Bought it in $100, got up to like 270, but cashed out 209, so over double my money. Then played in a 107-person tournament today, got second. I was so close to the finish. Um, so I've been on a run. But at the poker table, the reason why I didn't have like the 260 and I cashed out with 209, there's like 5, 6 people in this hand. I have pocket eights. 772 comes out on the flop. This clown ass that I always I've played against him and his wife. They like think they're like really good, but they're not, and like it's just like really cringe. He's sitting directly across from me. He's first to act. The dealer's like, "Your turn." He goes, "Oh no, no, I'm checking." And I was like, ugh. I was like, that was like way too like overkill. Like I was like, remember like the flop 772. I'm like, what? You just like land and trip sevens? Because that's what it feels like. So it checks all around to me. I bet because I have pocket eights. And I bet 10. He calls. Everybody else folds. He checks to me on the turn. I check because I'm like, this dude's got a motherfucking seven. Like it's just obvious. Uh, River comes. It's like nothing, nothing on the turn. River comes. He's like, oh, what about 20? And I'm like, and then I just started making fun of him. I'm like, "Ooh, no, I'm not. I'm gonna check." I just started like imitating him, like what he said the first time. And the guy next to me is just like laughing so hard. He's like, "Yep, yep, yep." Like he's like exactly. He's like he noticed it too. It was just like this like way overdone. Like, oh, I don't have shit. I was like, but you know what? I'm so fucking rich over here. I'm gonna pay $20 to see your seven, and I just put in $20. He flipped over his fucking seven. And I'm like, I was like, so fucking obvious. He goes, it worked. I'm like, no, it didn't. We all knew you had the seven. I just wanted to see it. Now I'm leaving to go pick up my dog. But that's what you just said. Like you didn't have to pay that guy, but you still did it.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I know.
Well, damn, man, you had a good birthday other than.
Oh yeah, the whole day was good.
What'd you
Good
do?
times. Signed an NDA. So
Okay, so, no pod updates. New year, new man. He started a couple weeks early. Shout out. Shout out.
well, yeah, it's a new year for me.
Um,
It was so my birthday was on Monday. I was born on Monday, so I felt right up in the womb, right up in there, just like slick, still
so
greasy.
your boy again off all day Sunday, Saturday, running around, doing family shit, doing whatever. Open up my phone, boom, suspended off Instagram, blocked, shut down,
Bro,
mass reported.
just tell me. Just tell me if you want to get in my car, we can go
I
head to Menlo Park right now and go say, "Yo, what's up,
I
Zuckerberg?"
I file an appeal. It's supposed to take a day, and like maybe 2 hours ago got reinstated.
Oh, you
Again.
are reinstated?
Yep. Sorry, our bad.
Well,
And like
whenever I
I
was restarting my computer, I made a
after
little
a
thing.
after a thorough review, and like so, and I've realized like they use like there's people and they use AI to review these profiles. Obviously, it's got to be a combination of the two. So what's wild is so it was your Instagram profile follows the community guidelines for abuse and what was it?
It follows the
No,
community
yeah, no,
guidelines
it's saying
for
like
abuse.
and nudity. So somebody is reporting my account for abuse and nudity.
Okay, well, do we know who this is?
No idea. There's no way for me to
Like,
figure it out.
actually, you don't, or you just don't. It's
No,
just
I have theories on who it could be, but I don't know. That's a lot of effort, man. Like, what are you doing? And if you keep doing that, it's just I'm not doing anything, so I'm just gonna get reinstated. I send what stupid memes, stupid gifs.
well. See, this is what
I
this
don't
is
even
okay.
post
This
shit.
Okay, but this is the thing. Is it somebody who's purposely just trying to fuck with you? And if so, you need to stop trying to justify your habits on social media. It has
No,
nothing
no,
to
no, no,
do
no.
with it. It has nothing to do with it.
No, but what I am saying is, if you do that and you get me suspended, I'm forever going to get reinstated because I'm not doing shit. So I'm
I
just
know, but it
my
obviously bothers you, and it's obviously a hassle.
well,
That's the whole
no,
point.
because I got all the pic. Well, what it really was originally when I told you the first time it happened is I give a shit about like the photos of my grandpa, the photos with my grandma. Like my grandpa's
That's
not
why
here.
you're
Yeah,
upset that you were banned.
yeah, and now I got all that shit saved, so I have
I
everything.
was actually wondering that right before we started recording. I'm like, oh, maybe what if he like got like caught up and like didn't get a chance to save his photos? And he's like, no, he's like extra pissed because he's like, he's like, I have to
No, I
save
mean
all those photos.
I didn't get all of them saved, but I got the ones that are the most important saved already. So like I said, like my grandpa's no longer here. I got pictures of the last times I got to spend time with him in Cali. I got that shit. Like my grandma's birthday
D-
stuff. Got
Dude, I
that.
just took a picture of my grandpa holding me and my sister when we were like toddlers on his lap, and I put in speaking of fucking Instagram, Meta AI, the app that they came out with, and it turned the fucking picture into a video. It's insane. Insane. It's like me and my sister now just like getting hugged by my grandpa for like 21 seconds. It's like wild. And then I did one of my dad when he's in college. It's like this crazy like photo. He looks like Jack Nicholson, like in The Shining, but it's like kind of cool. And I turned that into a video, and he's just like circling around. It's like my fucking 21-year-old dad, just like I'm like, God damn. I showed it
That's
to
weird.
him. I showed it to him, and he was like, I think I like broke his brain. He was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
No. Yeah. So that's been dumb, but got reinstated again. So it's like whoever's doing it's stupid.
What is your?
But you
I
can't.
mean,
But
I have so many. I
but
have questions. I have
this is
questions.
like okay. But
Is
first of
your
all,
girl asking questions?
well, I mean, like no one's like look, like this is the whole thing.
Like,
Is
who
like
is she?
even even
Who is the
even
bitch?
even at like no, there's people like my buddy that I one of my buddies from work. Like I send him shit all the time. I send him like 90% of the memes and gifs I send to him.
But
Like
what does that have to do with anything?
exactly. So it's like first of all, this is the whole thing. Is my account's private, so it's somebody who follows my account. And then second of all, like the whole thing is dumb because at the end of the day, like I'm not posting nude pictures of myself on my Instagram account. So you're just like whenever they review it, they're like, "What the fuck?" And they're just gonna keep reinstating it.
They should fucking ban that person.
That's the whole thing is do how do you go about getting that person? And I don't. But look, I don't.
What do you mean? It's like you can go to jail
I've got.
for
I've
filing frivolous lawsuits over and over and over again unless you're Donald Trump.
I've got like my pictures, I've got my shit saved, so I'm fine with that. At the end of the day, and you know the company page for Facebook, shout out Facebook, where we're streaming is safe. That's in Fort Knox, so I'm not worried about any of that stuff. And at the
I
end of
can't
the
believe
day,
that I'm the one who has to be on good behavior around here, like because like
I
your
know,
shit.
right? I'm gonna have to like,
That's one of
but
I mean, I've never gotten like
the whole thing
suspended or
is,
kicked off of Facebook, but
dude,
I do push the limits.
me neither. I have never ever in up until the past like twice in the past 2 months, and but they've lasted what 24 hours, 36 hours, and then it's like I'm just back on there, and then they send me some email apologizing for wrongfully suspending my page and yada yada yada, and they'll I'm full access again. But this is something I've learned in life is you can't control what other people do. So I can't stop somebody from doing this. If they want to fucking do it, they want to fucking do it. Like what am I like I can't do anything about it.
Well, see, that's a defeatist ass attitude, dude.
No, I mean what I'm not gonna be like hunting them down, trying to
Yeah,
no, like
yeah,
no. It's like whatever,
yeah.
dude. If you want to keep trying to get me suspended on my
What?
Instagram account because you disagree with the podcast or you have some personal
You
issue
don't
with me,
fuck with another man's Facebook
that's
profile,
that's
especially one who went to who graduated high school in '05, right when Facebook came out. You know, it's like we're married to the game, man. One of my first
I mean all I
recorded
do is
songs
post
called Facebook Official.
all I do is post this on there. So but
I mean,
but
that's yeah. This in the music is that's
yeah,
really all my
but
shit.
but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. But I'm just like, so the first time it happened, I was like, oh shit, I need this stuff. Then I got it back. I mean, then I got everything, a good chunk of stuff saved, and then I was like, whatever. So this time I was like, whatever, dude. Like, I mean, whoever's doing this is stupid. But yeah, like there's people that like I work with who'd be like, hey man, like you sent me some shit and I tried to open it and you were just gone. And then
Well,
now they're like, and
hopefully,
now they're like, oh, dude, is that person still like mass like spam reporting you? And I'm like, yeah, dude, like I don't know who it is, but I have my
hopefully
theories
it's
on
not
who it
some
could
like
be.
hopefully it's not some like Fatal Attraction type shit, serial killer type shit where it escalates. Because was it on the podcast we were talking about like how like a serial killer will like pick up a prostitute, drive around with
Well, yeah,
them.
they escalate. Well, that's what I mean
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about how
yeah.
the there's a
Progressive, right?
well, just and
Okay, well,
that's in any real criminal, especially violent criminals, is there's a progression where they build up to
real
the actual act of doing something.
bro. If you don't stop this, what's next?
So like R.I.P.
What's next? Your Pinterest?
Selena's R.I.P.
What's next?
Selena's dad because he passed away. Even though
Selena?
I'm pretty sure Selena's dad was kind of a piece of shit. Actually, he was a piece of shit. But
No, I know. Every year, like on like the anniversary of her death, I go to her grave. Like, Selena, you got to get up. You got a show. You got a gig. Get up. I do anything for Selena.
but I'm sure before Selena was murdered by her fan club president, who knows? She was probably walking around with the gun around her and thought about it multiple times and just didn't do it. And that was the moment she chose to do it. There's always some sort of weird escalation shit. So I don't think necessarily that's the case. I just think it's somebody who's got an axe to grind with me, wants to try to fuck with me in some way, shape, or form, and this is how they feel
Well,
like
obviously, but I'm
they
just like
they feel
there
like
could
they
be a
can.
multiple pathways for that. It could be like some like 14-year-old kid that trolling you, or it could be like a like super hot crazy ass bitch
Then
who
she's gonna
wants to
like
have your babies.
stab me outside in Arby's. Well, I got a
Yeah,
5 for 5. It's like,
yeah,
hey man,
I just turned
didn't
myself
even
on.
didn't even get to take a sip of my Jamocha shake, and I already got stabbed, bro. This is some
Or even
bullshit,
any of my steak bites,
bruh.
steak
Steak
nuggets,
bites,
whatever.
dude. Talk about just fat shit. That is just the biggest poop in the
It's so.
entire world,
I
dude.
swear to God, when I first saw that, I go, "Why hasn't anybody ever done that before?" And then when you like listen to the commercial, it's like, "Why hasn't anybody ever done this before?" And it's like, yeah, like, duh. At least try it. Like all the goofy shit that they like, like fast food places have tried in the past. It's like, y'all got chicken nuggets, y'all got beef.
Steak nuggets.
Yeah, done. They don't even seem that appealing to me, but to me, it's just obvious.
Should I try steak nuggets? I'd have to find an Arby's. We should both be. We should do that. We should do a live steak nuggets taste test on the
Well,
pod.
that's actually
Brought to you by Arby's. We have
shout
the
out
meats.
Shout out Melinda's hot dog.
We have the meats.
That's right. I've got a permanent heart on. We have the meats.
Jesus Christ. It doesn't go down, but hey, at least it's up. Let's go.
Hey. And when it's up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up.
If I waddle when I walk, it's for the right reasons.
Believe that.
Jesus.
That's on life. All right, y'all.
There is a
Time
secret
for
cabal. It's a conspiracy. There's a secret cabal trying to take me out, trying to take down the
well
pod.
that I
One social media platform at
that's
a time.
that's not even a conspiracy, dog. That's like so like the amount of like authoritarian run governments that be listening in on this. It's like our boys in NATO are getting like surrounded in the top 15.
It's a smear campaign, dog. It's Spetsnaz. It's
It's like
Putin, dog.
I'll go behind enemy lines, dude.
Or who?
You know,
What was his name? It's Prigozhin, dude. It's Prigozhin from the grave, dude. He's come back. I
dude,
told you he wasn't dead. I told
dude.
you he was
No,
out
oh
there with
yeah,
some Nazi
dude.
African gold somewhere.
He's probably hanging out with Selena up in heaven, dude. Because Progression just has it like that.
You think he made it in?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's like, I know somebody who knows somebody who takes African gold
No,
bars.
I just like to have Prigozhin around, bro. Like he's a good time. Like that's why Vlad had him around, and then
He
Vlad just
is
like underestimated him.
he's a Bond villain from like an early one, like Doctor No, but you don't see Doctor No. There's like someone else you have to fight, and then the main bad guy escapes, but he's like the bad. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like
Well, like to
number.
me, it's like he's like a fun-loving guy, but that like is Russian and has seen like the most horrific shit on the planet, and then has engaged in the most horrific shit on the planet, to where he's like past the point of like fucks, right? So like to him, it's
He
like
runs a
you can't
privatized
phase him.
privatized paramilitary group.
Right, but he's like hit that level of, it's like ignorance bliss, but no, this is like I've seen everything bliss. It's like, it's like if my plane blows up, who gives a fuck? It's like
Well, yeah, he was so far gone that if he blew up on a plane, you'd be wondering if he was actually on the plane or if it was a double or a triple
I don't, well, no, I believe
or
it.
a
Uh,
quadruple. No, I mean, I'm sure he.
I'm surprised it didn't happen earlier. Like but like I mean, we go check the tapes, y'all. We posted the clip. I called Prigozhin uh doing the fucking coup, attempted the coup on Russia 28 days before it happened. Really upset with him to this day. He just had to keep going.
Yeah.
He just stopped himself like an asshole. It's like that's the one thing you can't do. That's like it's like if you're running across quicksand. It's like you got to keep running if you're gonna do it.
No, you
You
can't
can't.
stop.
Yeah. So it's like either don't attempt or do it properly. There's no half-ass coups, bro. I wonder what Putin was up to, like in those like couple hours in the bunker.
Yeah. Damn. Be a different world.
Yeah, I know. He's not like Prigozhin's great. But I feel like we could just fuck with him, like obviously more than Putin. Okay, y'all. Therapy questions. Therapy question number one. Here we go. 50 raccoons with human level intelligence versus one sober, motivated MMA fighter. Who wins? There's no weapons. Raccoons can coordinate.
Probably the raccoons, man.
50 raccoons with human intelligence.
Raccoons are vicious, dude. 50 of them.
But an
They,
MMA fighter?
yeah, it doesn't matter. They'd be overwhelming. That's an overwhelming 50 anything. Can you imagine walking into a room and having 50 puppies jump on top of you? You'd go down. You'd go down.
I mean, I would just like, it was like giggling.
Yeah, but you would go down. That would like so 50 raccoons. Raccoons are vicious as shit. Fully grown raccoon. It's bigger than a house cat. 50,
Yeah, obviously.
50 of them, and they're like they got moves, they got hands and shit, they got vicious teeth. Of those 50 raccoons would take you out. You if they came at you like
Take me
one
out. I mean, I'm not an MM.
anybody,
I'm an
if you
MMA
were
lover, not a
standing there
fighter.
and like these 50 raccoons are running at you, like boom, and they were like you were fighting them one at a time, then it's MMA all day. But if they can coordinate, they're gonna like bunch up, flank you, come at you from behind, all attack you at once. You're not gonna survive. There's
I
no
should have
way.
specified more on the human level intelligence because, like, that's a big ass range. You know?
A raccoon, 50 raccoons with raccoon level intelligence would fuck you up. Raccoons are vicious as shit. If you came across two raccoons, you'd be
You're the
like,
one who wants a
whoa,
raccoon as a shaman, bro. Like, what do you mean?
whoa.
Like,
Yeah, wild raccoons. These are 50 raccoons that you're fighting, so they obviously want to hurt you. He's not hanging out being like, hey man, let me read your palm and
well,
tell you your future.
we've trained for this. It's a professional
Raccoon,
thing.
the raccoon shaman is chill as fuck, dude. Like he's on that vibe level. You know that from the moment you see him.
Whose corner is he in?
He's
Yours?
he's on no one's. He's just like, hey man, like
Oh my
let's
god.
don't fart.
I was about to shorten raccoon
Oh yeah,
as like a
careful,
nickname. Yeah.
cool,
Yeah.
careful.
Yeah.
He'd be like, hey man, like why we gotta fight? Let's all just get along and like hit this, like whip it. Like
I
that's
don't
what.
know. I think he's more of like a Rafiki type like shaman where he's like down with the violence. Like Jesus, if you ever read Jesus of Nazareth, it's like a book about like actual Jesus, not like the mythical guy. He was like a fucking revolutionary, like getting like encouraging all sorts of like riots and like fucking violence. for real, dog. And so is Rafiki, and so is we got to give the
No, I mean
raccoon shaman
Rafiki's
a
only
name.
down to fight whenever it's at the end. Whenever they're fighting Scar, like Rafiki, like the baboon, the fighting shaman
Yeah,
baboon.
he's got
Yeah, I
that.
mean
He's
he's
got that
not.
stick.
Yeah, but he's all. But that's just he's just passing out life lessons when he's hit bonking him on the head. Now,
I don't know,
whenever it
dude.
comes to fighting, he's down, and you realize he's a G, but he's
I feel
pretty
like
peaceful.
he's trained in the martial
No,
arts.
because think about it. I mean, he let Scar take over.
He didn't let him.
Well, he didn't stop him.
Well, how was he supposed to stop?
Tacit
He's
approval.
he's a monkey. Scar's a lion, a Nazi lion, by the way.
Did you not watch the end of Lion King when he's doing all of a sudden Rafiki has got all these Bruce Lee moves?
That's what I just said. Looks like he's trained in martial arts.
Exactly. So then he's down for the violence, but
That's what I'm saying.
but not to stop it from taking place in the first place. Like he let Scar take over. He could have stopped him. So he must be pretty chilled out.
Why is that not on
street.
Mufasa? Oh, because
Mufasa's
Mufasa's
dead. Mufasa's dead. Thanks for bringing that up. Wow, dude. His dad's
Dark
dead,
alert.
dude. His
Dark
dad
alert.
is dead, bro.
I actually turned on the movie Mufasa the other day, but then I was like in the middle of like playing like online poker and like smoking weed, so I like came in and out on it, and like I missed like the part, like I don't even get it. Like the beginning, it's like Simba's like grown, but it's like called Mufasa, and I thought Mufasa died when he was a kid, and I come back, and then it's like Mufasa is like a kid, so I missed like probably like a
It's
crucial
like the
part.
prequel.
I know, but it starts with Simba as an adult
Probably
with like
telling the story of.
right, but I missed the part where it transitions to the past. So I
Uh,
just so I just was
so
lost.
it was like Bizarro.
Yeah, yeah, I knew it was called Mufasa, but I was confused why Simba was.
Stranger Things, but with cats, Stranger Cats.
I've never seen Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Trying
yeah.
to finish it because I watched the first 3 seasons back in the day, and then I was like, all right, so I'm watching this shit, and then by the end of the third season, I was like, meh. So then I just watched the fourth season and was like, meh. But I was 3 out of the 5 seasons deep. So it's like I feel like I'm almost too invested. I'm past halfway, so I have to finish this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
No, I
know
don't,
too
because I've
I,
never seen it.
exactly, but I mean it's like I know too much to not. Therefore, I'm gonna finish
Well,
it.
no, there's definitely some
For some
shows
people, it's like
where
Lost.
I would still like not get enough to continue.
But no,
But I've never seen Stranger Things.
what I will say is, Welcome to Derry is fucking righteous, bro. That is awesome. If you like Stephen King and It the Clown and all of that, that show's
Who the
crazy.
fuck likes? Is it the clown? I thought it was Pennywise.
Well, It or Pennywise the Clown, but It.
Right.
It's a prequel to that, so it talks about what happens before the movies. So it's like a flashback. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty fucking wild, honestly. It's on HBO. Better one season, better than all of Stranger Things. Dead ass. It's fucking crazy.
Well, I don't know, dude. I don't
You
watch
have to
like
like
horror
that
films.
genre. You have to
Yeah, I
like
don't.
yeah, because like The
But I
Shining,
say I
those
don't.
all.
I decided I didn't like that genre when I was like 7, and I just complete blind spot my entire life. Like I don't fuck with it. Like it's like I used to say I don't like cake, and then didn't eat cake for 15 years, and then all of a sudden, I'm eating cake. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm a cake eater.
You heard it here first. He's out here. He's eating ass, y'all.
All right,
Sign the NDA. He'll eat that ass.
I mean,
You
I
didn't
can't
say
confirm or deny that. So
didn't say no. So CIA answer. Yeah, girls, he's eating that ass.
NDA answer.
He's eating that ass.
Oh, well, no, I can answer that. I can confirm that. I'll go down on you. I'll take care of that.
Eat the booty like some groceries.
Therapy question number 2.
Wild.
Would you rather your car drive itself but gossip about you, or refuse to drive unless you compliment it?
It'd be cool if you drove your car and it would drive itself. It would gossip about you to you. So then you get to it would give you some sort of perspective. It would force you to
I was thinking the
examine
same thing.
yourself.
Yeah,
You'd be more
because
reflective.
it's low stakes. It's low stakes. It's my car.
Yeah, it's my car.
It's not
It
like
would,
some baddie talking shit about me. And then now I'm getting like inside information.
Yeah, so that would be good. Compliment my car. That's goofy. Let just be weird. I mean, it'd be
Dude, I just
easy.
saw a clip recently of a guy who like killed some people in a drunk driving accident. And when he's like on the phone with the 911, he starts crying because his car's totaled. Meanwhile, the people are like dead. He's like, "This is my baby. That's my baby." Just like, Jesus Christ.
That's not going to play good in court.
Didn't say he's like, I know that's selfish right now, but it's my everything.
I
Just
put
like,
so much money into this.
yeah, your truck's gonna leave you too, homie.
Yeah, your truck's gone, and even if it could was drivable, the
Uh,
state will probably sell it before you get out of
yeah.
prison.
How
So
how many breakup songs are gonna or country breakup country songs are gonna happen when all the trucks are autonomous? Start leaving these fools. Dude,
I don't need to put my hands on 10 and 2. Every light's green. My tail lights are blue. Oh, future car, future truck. What the fuck?
don't tell Elon I'm a Jew. Future car
Yeah. You're
therapy
not
question.
welcome here unless you're from South Africa and you all right. If you're from
I mean, that is kind of true.
if
Afrikaners.
if you're from a brown country, you better get out of sight. Christy Nome is looking for you.
Dude, have you seen? I just recently saw a picture of Christy Nome before the
Oh,
Mar-a-Lago
dude,
makeover.
it's crazy. It's
Whoa,
wild, bro.
wild!
It's wild, bro.
I
It's
think it was like
crazier.
it was on that show that's on CNN. It's like with the comedians. Do we have news for you or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They put it up, and like the girl on the of the three houses, she's just like losing it laughing. She was like, it's so good because she was so beautiful before. Is what she said. It's like whatever, dude. Send that shit back to South Dakota. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might be a 10 in South Dakota, but you are a 3 in LA.
Damn. Yeah, her transformation's crazy. The other one I've seen that's wild is Kelly Osbourne, dude. She looks it's hers is
She has Mar-a-Lago face.
dude, I'm telling you right now, get your phone out and just look up Kelly Osbourne weight loss. Just look
Okay,
it up.
have you seen? Okay, while we're on this, Laura Trump before she got the Mar-a-Lago face.
Oh yeah, they all yeah.
Hot. Like, looks like a normal person. I'm like, whoa, what? Like, if all the Trump like women looked like she did originally look, I don't know, dude. I might trust him more.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah. Are you? Oh, that's that Ozempic face.
Bruh, it doesn't even look like her. It's insane. And then people were talking shit and she was posting all these videos on social media like fuck you guys. It's like,
That is
dude,
crazy.
it looks
I feel
crazy,
like I've
bro.
seen this person before, though.
But she looks like her mom. That's what's crazy is now she looks like her fucking mom. She
She looks
looks
like
like
Julia Roberts
she
in this
looks
picture.
like no, she looks like Sharon Osbourne.
That is trippy.
It's super trippy. When I saw that, I was like, "There's no way." And then I was like, "Holy crap, this has been fucking with my head." I mean, I'm glad you're healthy or whatever, but that doesn't look healthy. That looks crazy,
It looks fine. I think it's just because we all like have this. She's
dude.
like the
That's too
first reality
skinny.
family.
Too,
Is it?
yes.
Dude, if you never saw her before and you just saw that woman, you wouldn't be like, oh, that bitch is anorexic. There's no way.
No, I'd be like, that
You
bitch
just
looks
you just think it's
crazy.
skinny.
No, I would say she looks crazy because she looks crazy weight loss or no weight loss.
You think
But
so? The pictures I saw, she had like purple hair. Is that what we're talking about?
her like lips look crazy. Nah, man, like that might not be the most
I don't know,
recent.
dude. I mean, I'm swiping left on on the app, but like that's because I just don't like that type of like. Dude, if a chick's like,
No, 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 not the purple hair. There's another level to it now. It's gotten crazier. So look up Kelly Osbourne and go to look at the article from like Daily Mail.
hold on, I just wanted to get the Laura Trump before and after on here. This is the one. Here, see if you. I got this like. fucking green screen.
Will this show up? No, it won't. It's not going to. Here, I'm gonna send
This
you.
is good podcasting. We're us just looking at our
I
phones.
sent you a link. I sent you a link to the document.
I sent you a link. Okay. What a
Oh, I've seen
sidetrack.
that one. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
dude.
that's crazy.
Look at the Kelly Osbourne one.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
Like that's where I'm like, no, like that's I don't know, like
Yeah,
that's out of control.
yeah. But I think it also is like like it's
Yeah, us
emphasized
being
by
used to seeing
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
yeah. No,
Like,
I
no,
would
you're
agree.
right. You're right. That is a wild ass picture.
Yeah, that's a
Like it's like
crazy.
yo, put the cocaine down.
Yeah.
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 And the cream.
Rises to the top. Yeah. Cup of coffee, man. Cup of coffee. That's my favorite. Cup of coffee in the big time.
Oh yeah, brother.
You can't even get close to doing it.
I can. I just don't, like. I mean, am I really going to try to do Macho Man right now, or are we going to do therapy question number 3? You know what I'm
Whatever, if you're ready, dude. Yeah.
saying? Yeah. He was my favorite wrestler, dude. Come on, man. Therapy question number 3. Would you rather your dreams be narrated by Cardi B or David Attenborough?
Probably David Attenborough.
Hmm? Are you
Cardi
sure?
B would be annoying at some point.
Yeah,
Though.
but like, what if like I'm doing wild shit in my dream, then I got this like corny ass British dude narrating it?
So there I was in the cut, knee deep in the trenches, with of course my strap on my lap. Some ops from across the hood decided to come and try to push me and the boys at our basketball court. Well, fret not, we did. We decided to make haste and grab our straps. Like, that'd be epic. That'd be way better than like. Grr.
And murked 6 or 7 of them. Oh. Therapy question.
Well, what would you prefer?
I say Cardi
to
B.
do?
Cardi B.
Why?
I don't know, because I like loving hip hop more than I like Planet Earth.
You know where I'm at. You know where I be.
I just think that
Honestly.
I think she like, especially if she was like dedicated to it and like using her like writing skills, like putting bars in there, you know?
Yeah, if it was all and she was in, like doing a Slick Rick like story narration.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, that'd be cool if Slick Rick was narrating your dreams.
Yeah, I like my narrators
Because
to have two
go
eyes.
because it wouldn't make
I like my
sense. It's
narrators
your
to have
dreams.
2 eyes.
No, but it's first of all he's British too, but it wouldn't make sense because it's a dream, so it'd be all tripped out. It wouldn't make sense. That's where it'd be great for Slick Rick, especially if it was bars. Like once upon a time, long ago, I was flying on a T-Rex and time moved slow. Like it wouldn't make any sense. That'd be epic. That'd be cool.
Well, he was not in the question.
Talk about the Balk Ricks.
So are you gonna are you gonna stick by David Attenborough?
Talk. Yeah. Over Cardi, yeah. I'm trying to be ritzy.
Okay, if I had said like Nicki Minaj instead,
Oh my god,
or
definitely not.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Nope.
Like I mean,
Nope.
is there a female rapper I could have put in here that would have swayed you?
Little chat.
Lauren Hill.
Gangsta Boo, Lauren Hill.
Yeah, right, dude. She sucks.
Trina. That's
I mean,
cool.
Lauren Hill is like best vocalist of all time. Terrible person.
Trina would be
Yeah,
good because she'd be like ratchet.
I don't
as
know,
fuck.
but have you seen her like on is it Love and Hip Hop like Florida or South or
Miami,
Miami? Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I mean she's
kind of
old.
like,
She's old as fuck now though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. She's like, she gives me mom vibes. Like where
She
she's
is,
like,
and she's always like, "I'm out here and the thing," and like, but you gotta get it's Trina.
she's distracted, bro. She needs like Adderall, dude.
Yeah, she's wild. And these dude, Trick Daddy looks crazy, bro.
Well, yeah.
He always look crazy, but like, man, that is a face only a mom can love. You know what I'm saying? Like
True.
that dude is. Whoo, that is rough. But I mean, shout out Trina because Trina was making ratchet chick music when other people weren't making ratchet chick music, and she like helped continue to push it, keep it relevant
Yeah.
in the
And
mainstream. Because
now we're in the golden age
Lil Kim
of female
dropped
rappers.
off. You know, Lil Kim dropped off. All the chicks that were in like 3 6 were more like serious gangster rappers. They weren't out there doing like hoe rap. I mean,
Ho rap, dude.
because if you coming
They're
at me,
called strip club
this great
bounce anthems.
one of my well, great song. It's terrible. That's cool by Silk the Shaka featuring Trina, and it is absurd. It's like a duet back and forth. And that's where she's like, "That's cool." Like that's the
Yeah.
whole. It's great. She has lines like, "Cause if you're coming at me riding with the green cash, you can play with me all night like Dreamcast." Get out of here. That's great.
Shout out Trina.
Yeah, like she has some like wild in the song "Baddest Bitch," which is a great song. She has some of like the most wild lyrics, like bars in a song where like that's wildly inappropriate. Like
Inappropriate, says who?
even by today's standards, they'd be they're pretty rowdy lyrics. But when you think about it in a vacuum, at the time that she was doing it, it was completely out of bounds.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll send you some of the songs. Nah, man, you're like that's pretty crazy. Like that's a
Have you heard Bitch from the South with Lotto, Trina, and Saweetie?
no.
It's like newer, but Trina basically lets Lotto and Saweetie know what time it is.
Hmm.
Like she's like Philip Rivers, just strapping it on, dude, just coming back out there like she
You know,
hadn't
I
missed.
guarantee you, she's got bars, dude. Trina can
Yeah, for
rap.
sure. No
She
shit.
can rap. She was like,
Still,
well, she could fight. She'd be somebody you wouldn't mess with her.
definitely. Okay. Final
Okay,
therapy
I know
question.
what's up. Okay, all right, shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, that.
Final therapy question. Therapy question number 4. Would you rather sneeze out temporary tattoos or belch out origami cranes?
Belch out origami cranes.
So take that shit, man. I remember Pearl Harbor, bro. How you gonna do me?
God damn, bro.
I guess temporary tattoos. What is that? What are tattoos? What is the first tattoo? Is it Chinese? Is it just everybody?
I think this is everybody.
Uh, Sneeze out temporary tattoos, belch out, or
Because
yeah.
sneezing on temporary tattoos would be messy. You'd have to use a tissue. So I guess that'd be the
Why
easiest to
would you have
clean
to
up.
use a tissue?
Because I'm just gonna be sneezing tattoos on people.
Yeah, dude. Boom, there's Storm from X-Men tatted. Boom,
But
there's Spider.
they're temporary tattoos.
Right.
Only people that are gonna be excited are like kids in the neighborhood. No adults are gonna want you to sneeze on them for a temporary Green Lantern tattoo. So you're gonna be that guy that's always known for sneezing on people.
Well, I'm not gonna go
So I
out
was
of my
trying
way
to
to
sneeze
sneeze
on
on
my
people.
kid's arm.
No, I'm just
Fuck
saying,
this
like,
guy.
I just got temporary tattoos going. You know, you could put 50 cents in the fucking machine over at the pizza parlor and try to get one with the claw,
Or come and give
or
me 35 cents.
give me some Mucinex and let's go. Give me that Corsetin.
Hey. Don't even
Hey.
think they make that anymore, do they?
No, they definitely do. I was just in the pharmacy and I had to wait, and there was three
Still
different
locked
types.
up.
Nah,
Well, it's
but
not
it was.
locked up out here. It's locked up. That was
I could see
locked.
like being in the grocery store. This is like a Kaiser pharmacy that's like pretty small, but it was no, it was over the counter. Three different types. I forgot what the type because there is like one specific one that like does whatever you want it to do, which is like send you to like hell. That's what I thought it was the first time.
Really?
Yeah, because I took it and then I fell asleep before it ever kicked in, and then
Yeah.
I woke
Oh
up
yeah.
like I woke up like 4 or 5 hours later, so I had no idea what it's supposed to feel like, and I just woke up tripping, robo tripping on Corsetin like I've never tripped out in my entire life. I went to like I thought I was dead and in hell, and then I went to school, tripped out the whole next day. Went to football practice, acted like a crazy person. Don't even remember it. Go to football practice the next day, and who was the secondary coach? He was like super skinny.
Coalmire.
Yeah, yeah, Colmeyer. he's when I get there to practice the next day, he's like, he looks at me, he's like, he starts screaming at the top of his lungs, he's like, "Whoa, whoa!" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Apparently, like
I
that's what I
remember
was
that.
doing
I
like the day
remember
before. I
that.
don't even
Yeah,
remember that shit. Like how
I
that,
I
yeah,
remember
I was like fucked up for like 3 days off of quercetin,
that.
allegedly.
That's a long time ago, but yeah, I
No,
mean,
I know, but when they're like recruiting me to be like a mercenary, it's like
oh, there is no. Oh, perfect. Look, he will not
well, the
crack on
Russians
the.
don't give a
He
shit.
will not
Yeah,
crack on under Coracedan interrogation. This is perfect. We know he is a tested. He is obviously a professional.
that's true. That is true. I keep on trying to tell him like to put that on my driver's license. Heavyweight professional.
In frozen tundra gulags, only strongest comrades survive Coracedan interrogation. This man did it voluntarily. You will call him commander.
You think that's why when Putin fell down the stairs and shit his pants? You think that was a
This is like
Corsican interrogation?
robo
Yeah,
tripping.
probably.
Yeah, I mean that was such an easy dumb way. The another thing was that you could do the gel cap. What is it? Tylenol AMs.
Nyquil.
Or no, Nyquil. You could do the Nyquils, the Nyquil PMs, or the Nyquil AM, because I'll wake you up, and you can just take a whole bottle.
Nah, dude, I don't ever want to do any of that again.
No, not now. But there was a time and a place where it was like, this is all I got.
Like
Obviously,
like
because you did it.
like
So
very high, like high up on the top of list of regrets. And like if I could go back in time, I'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Brought me no like pleasure.
you
Probably
woke
like
up and you
permanently stunted me.
thought you were in hell. In hell, that's
Like just, like
hilarious.
that part aside, just like whatever that like how I felt, like whatever that's doing to my actual brain can't be good.
It's DXM, I believe, is
Dude,
the activate as the drug that activates in
felt
cold
like
medicine.
DMX was in my head, like barking, bro.
Yeah, it's not the best for you. There's better ways to get it, I suppose, but it's like, yeah, it's not.
Yeah, just fentanyl.
Jesus Christ, no.
Well, back when you
But
could get it.
that's why like if you go now to a CVS, a lot of those places, especially in Texas, they're locked up behind glass, and you have to be
Well,
eight.
I could see them being locked up at a CVS. This was just the Kaiser. It's like they have your fucking ID. It's like it's like you're not getting away with it. It's not you're not just a rando. It's like you have to have Kaiser insurance to go to a Kaiser pharmacy. So it's like
Yeah, I got
yeah.
you.
So like I dare you to touch that Chlorocidin, doc. I dare you. You're not gonna be paying $300 a month for this fucking piss poor health insurance anymore. If you
Welcome to Kaiser, Mark. Try me. Hey, Barry. Oh, yes, I know your name. Fucker, try me. Welcome to Kaiser, Matt. Welcome. I'm like, wow, I really stepped up security.
you know what else there? I saw they were selling
Must be under new management. Duh.
they were selling they're the Kaiser like doctors are always like on strike, but they're selling frankincense too.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What
Shout
is
out.
shout out?
Frankincense and myrrh.
I'm more of a myrrh kind of guy.
That's what they brought, baby Jesus.
No, I know.
Did you?
I just thought they
Did
made
you
it
know
up.
that? I don't know if you knew.
I know that the three wise men brought frankincense and myrrh. I just thought that the Bible made that shit up, just like they did
What was the third thing they
virgin
brought?
birth.
What was the
I thought
third thing they brought?
uh
Hot sauce. Hot sauce.
oh, I thought it was the scissors for the
Because
for the foreskin for the bris.
Jesus was black, so they brought him some hot sauce. They're like, look, bro, it's actually a combo pack.
Was it
Believe
hot
it or
sauce? Or was it
not,
like curry?
and believe it or not, it was a multi spice rack from Melinda's hot sauce. Make sure
Oh,
you
shout
follow
out
them up.
Melinda. Melinda.
Shout out Melinda's hot sauce.
Just out. I don't know if it's just out. Probably been out forever. Gallon size of the truffle infused hot sauce they had.
The
It's all
black
that shit.
truffle, the truffle
Yeah,
one.
because like we got basically like the spice rack where it was like all the like miniature bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like when I saw like this like industrial sized bottle of it, I was like, whoa.
Go gallons a lot, dude.
I mean,
Let's go.
let's go. City boys up. Get your Melinda's gallons up. Start paying your boys, Melinda. Break time.
Yeah, I gotta get some more water.
Okay. We're gonna be on a break, y'all. And if you're listening to the audio, there is no break. We'll just be right back.
The
Recording.
Okay, now we are back for today's topic.
are we?
I believe so.
Hold on, I'm gonna do differently. I'm doing the full desktop today.
Oh, going full desk.
Bro, it shows the whole article, and we're off smaller to the side, so it might be easier for people to read. This is from the BBC. This is Trump's chief of staff disputes Vanity Fair story in which she criticizes Vance, Musk, and Trump. Um, White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles has disputed portions of the Vanity Fair article in which she paints an unflattering picture of the Trump administration and many of its top officials. In the interview, Wiles describes Trump as having an alcoholic personality. An alcoholic's personalities. That's crazy for someone who doesn't drink.
And Trump confirmed that today. That was true.
And Vice President J.D. Vance is saying having been a conspiracy theorist for a decade. That's not a surprise. But in a post on X, Wall said that the Vanity Fair disregarded significant context to create an overwhelmingly chaotic and negative narrative about the administration. Wiles, 68, played a key part in Trump's successful 2024 presidential campaign before becoming the first woman White House chief of staff. In a New York Post interview, Trump defended Wiles, describing her as fantastic and suggested she had been deceived by the writer. The president also said he thought Wiles' comments about his personality mirrored remarks he previously made. Over the course of nearly a dozen interviews with Vanity Fair, Wiles talked about a range of issues, including the handling of the Epstein files, Trump's legal actions against political rivals, and about personalities around the president. She admitted that there there may be an element of retribution in Trump's efforts to pursue criminal cases against political adversaries or perceived foes. That's not a shock, right? Like none of
No,
us.
obviously.
That was like
Yeah.
his whole thing, right? So that's like when they're
I
like,
just
"Oh,
I just I just heard the guy who interviewed her. He was just on NPR earlier today, and yeah, he was saying like he met with her 11 times over 11 months, and one of the times she was in a meeting with Rubio and Trump. They were like discussing, I think, Venezuela and then, like maybe something else. And she's like, she just gets up in the middle of the meeting to leave to go have a sandwich with this fucking Variety reporter for an hour. And Trump, on her way out, Trump's like, "What is there like an emergency? What's going on?" She's like, "Don't worry about it. It doesn't concern you." And then she just went and talked shit about him for an hour, for the 11th time.
that's wild." Um, I don't think he wakes up. Yeah, I don't think he wakes up thinking about retribution, but when there's an opportunity, he'll go for it. Wiles is widely considered among the most powerful members of the Trump White House in his second term. Prior to becoming chief of staff, Wiles had a long history working with Trump, including as his campaign manager in Florida 2016 as the head of the fundraising apparatus Save America. In the interview, she credits her upbringing with a alcoholic father as what enabled her to work with the president. High
Which is
function.
which was Pat Summerall. Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that. But
Pat
Pat
Summerall's her
Summerall
dad.
was a raging alcoholic. Pat
Yeah,
Summerall
yeah.
was crazy.
He was a football broadcaster with John Madden for the.
Yeah, famous. Hall of Fame football player too. Um, in the interview, she credits her upbringing with an alcoholic father. High functioning alcoholics or alcoholics in general, their personalities are exaggerated when they drink. So I'm a little bit of an expert and little bit of an expert in big personalities.
Yeah, apparently she like put together like a couple interventions for Pat Summerall to get him sober and shit.
While the
So
president doesn't drink, she said Trump has an alcoholic's personality and governs with the mindset that there's nothing he can't do, nothing, zero, nothing, which is true.
I know, but like, is that an alcoholic's mindset or like a meth head?
Well, I mean, same thing.
I guess so.
So it's just an addict's mindset. Speaking with reporters, Van said he had not read the article. Yeah, it said it was the shift in perceptions was sort of political. He said he had not read the article, but he only believes in conspiracies that are true, citing reports of former President Joe Biden's ill health as an example. Her strongest comments were reserved for tech billionaire Elon Musk, who led the cost cutting efforts of the Doge, fuck Doge, before leaving the government in May. Shortly thereafter, Musk and Trump had a public spat, and that saw the two men trade barbs and insults. She said Musk, as an avowed ketamine user who sleeps in a sleeping bag in the EOB, the executive office building adjacent to the White House. He's an odd duck, and I think geniuses are. It's not helpful, but he is his own person.
There's
She
a hotel
she was
next door to that office, by the way, that he could just go sleep at.
She was against gutting the USAID. She was aghast when they did it. I think that anybody that pays attention to the government has ever paid attention to the USAID believed, as I did, they do very good work. Elon's attitude is you have to get it done fast. If you're an incrementalist, you just want to get your rocket to the moon. With that attitude, you're going to break some China. But no rational person could think that the USAID process was a good one. Nobody. I mean, yeah, she bashes the
I keep on
fuck
calling
out
it
of it.
Variety, but it's Vanity Fair. Sorry.
Yeah, Vanity Fair. They significant contest was disregarded, and much of what I and others said about the team and the president was left out of the story. I assume after reading it that it was done to paint an overwhelmingly chaotic and negative narrative about the president and our team.
So
But
she's all like, this is how you know that all of it's true. It's because they're complaining about the context. Nothing. They haven't refuted a single fucking quote or anything that this interview wrote.
yeah,
There's like they're like, oh, you just took it out of context when I said that Stephen Miller is
a
the
vampire
Antichrist.
who drinks blood and yeah. Trump has no greater or more loyal advisor than Susie, Caroline Levitt said. The entire administration is grateful for her steady leadership and united fully behind her.
She also talked shit about Pam Bondi, our girl, Legally
Yeah,
Bondi.
yeah. She's like she
Uh,
dropped the ball in the Epstein file. She said
yeah,
Trump's in the
she was
Epstein.
like
She's like
she's like
he's in it.
she
He's
yeah,
on the
she has a client
manifest.
list on her desk, like, and she like completely underestimated like how big of a deal this was.
Well, she said, and she's like, and there was never a clients list. So why she said that was stupid? She's basically calling Pam Bondi out for being dumb and over promising.
No, well, that I mean, to me, that smells like a lie.
True, but I mean, I do think that when they initially
She's like,
started,
oh,
they
that
were.
stupid bitch. There was no client list with Donald Trump's name on it.
But
Come on, guys.
I do think they overpromised a lot, or she did. So even if that was, let's say they did give everybody everything, and that's all they had, they hyped it up so much and were so hyperbolic that no one would believe it. Like that's what I'm like. They fucked themselves over. They shot themselves
I
in the
guess. I
foot.
mean, they haven't given us any of the documents
What
yet.
they were
So,
told, they were told the 19th.
yeah, Friday.
Yep. And were we doing this whenever those pictures had come out? We hadn't even talked about that when those pictures
Or
came up,
like the random ass like pictures of like the dentist office on Epstein Island.
and like the Trump condoms that say "I'm huge." Did you see those pictures? Where
No, I
it's a
didn't see that.
picture.
I've
It
nah.
was like a thing that was at Epstein's house. That's a bowl that says Trump condoms, $4.50, and it's a picture. It's condoms with a picture of his face on them, and it says "I'm huge," but like huge.
Why 450? Because he's the 45th president.
Yeah, I guess I don't know.
So stupid.
But I have no idea who he is, but he has condoms with my face on them. I'm not sure why. Never met him.
Has Trump ever worn a condom, dude? Can he fit into a condom?
I mean, I don't know. I think they look pretty small, hence the I'm huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they look, I guess, average size, but that's a weird thing to put on. A condom is Donald Trump's face, like a cartoon caricature of his face. Yeah, fucking weird. That's like, and they have 95,000 pictures.
Condoms? Oh.
Pictures
I was like, whoa.
They released
I
like
was like, this is like Diddy and the Baby Oil, dog.
they released like 15 or some shit. They have 95,000.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
So
did
what
hear
they're
that. Yeah,
saying is that if they don't release this information, they're just going to keep slowly trickling this
yeah.
shit out.
This is the Epstein estate that
Yeah.
released those photos.
And
Still not really fully clear on who this estate is and why they're working with like Congress.
it's all the lawyers that were representing him
They've
before.
all just
So
turned on him.
I mean, he's dead, so it's
It's
not really a
okay.
turn on him.
My lawyers better not fucking turn on me when I die. That's when
I
I need
think
my lawyers. Is
I
when I'm
think
dead.
I think that the more they if they want to be on a better side of history when this is all said and done,
Okay, but
cooperating and presenting.
how often do
Hold
you
on,
see
hold on.
lawyers will try to be on the better side of
Cooperating and
history?
presenting that information is a better way to do that than keep protecting them like they were already doing. So they
I'm
were
not
already
disagreeing with that.
Zords.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying who the fuck convinced them. You know, it's like OJ's lawyers aren't coming around being like, oh hey, you
Mm.
go.
I think that some of them see people like Alan Dershowitz, some of these people that are mentioned getting away with some of this weird shit that they knew he might have been up to, but they couldn't prove it or they couldn't do anything, and they had like client, lawyer privilege. So there's a confidentiality agreement. So I guarantee you that some of these dudes were disgusted with these fucking guys and seeing that they might get away with it, seeing how the DOJ is actively redacting, flagging things that say Trump, doing all of this stuff to contribute to what looks like a cover up, allegedly from afar. It looks like a cover up, right? So if that's what they're doing, I think some of these lawyers are disgusted with it and have realized they've helped contribute to it. So if they have access to this information, how can they save face and save grace in the long run, expose the information the government isn't releasing?
Well, I just want to know, like, actually, like, what happened, like, who made contact with who, and like, what was
Well,
like,
they have no, dude. They have apparently so like what they have gotten from the estate is bank records from J.P. Morgan Chase and Deutsche
and
Bank.
Deutsche Bank. That's right.
But
Who I
there's
used to
20
scalp the shit out of.
but there's 20 other banks that they've subpoenaed for their documentation that Republicans are kind of holding up. They don't want to subpoena these banks. So it's like there's more information, but they have all of this and they're going to release it. And then some of
We'll see. We'll see.
no. The committee has this information ready to release like the other pictures because it's from the estate. This isn't stuff.
Well, what are they waiting for?
They have to. It has to go through the process of like all these pictures, like redacting people's faces, doing all
So,
of that stuff.
so listen to this take I heard, which is like, so the redacting, right? The reason why you would redact is to protect like victims or an ongoing investigation. And Pam Bondi
Oh, I
announced
know
that
that they're gonna.
that there's only investigations going on Democrats, right?
Yeah.
So that means you can't release any information that you have on Democrats because they're under investigation. But you told us that Donald Trump's not under investigation. So basically, the only information you can release is all the shit about Trump. It's like they fucked themselves again there. You know, it's like they're like, we would redact it if you're under investigation, and then they remember they said there's nothing else to see, and then like months later they rebooted it. Oh no, we're opening the investigation on Democrats now. Oh boom, now they that's a get out of jail free card.
Well, yeah, but what the committee's saying, who've seen, and they're going through because it's 95,000 photos from the Epstein estate, and mind you, some of these pictures. Have you seen some of these? They're horrific. One of them is Jeffrey Epstein and Steve Bannon, and they are buddies, bro. Buddies. Taking mirror selfies and shit
I saw
together.
that one. Yeah, I saw that one.
There's one where they're sitting at a desk together, sitting at a desk in Epstein's office. On the desk is a framed picture of somebody whose face is redacted that looks like a young woman passed out on a couch. Big frame picture, a big ass fucking frame picture on his desk of a chick that's passed out. All sorts of weird pictures. There's a picture of one of them that's got some weird like sex glove thing. It's fucking weird. And but
Therapy question number 5: If you had to pick, would you rather be stranded at Epstein Island or Diddy's? And you have to be on mushrooms. Fucking nightmare shit.
I mean,
You have to be on quercetin.
I mean, so your chances of escape and hiding on Epstein Island are higher because it's bigger.
What? You're fucking isolated on
Yeah,
an island.
it's a big
Somebody,
island. You
one of the
can
girls did try
disappear.
to escape and almost drowned to death. I guess
Or you're gonna be
drowned
trapped
to
in
death is
like
kind
a
of
New
redundant,
York,
but
an enclosed penthouse space with Diddy.
I don't know. Like he might get distracted, and I could get the fuck out, jump
Epstein
in one
might
of the
get
whips.
distracted, but
But then what? And then what? Then you're stuck on the island.
apparently some of these pictures are like pretty. You're gonna start getting pretty crazy too. He was saying some of the pictures are like pretty disturbing. Like the
We'll
guy
see.
on the committee, that's what he said. And so they're going through these photos, getting them cleared and vetted, and then releasing them. And what I'm saying is,
I remember like 10 days ago, Trump
investigation
saying,
investigation or not, it doesn't matter because it's from the Epstein estate. So the all the information they have is not subject to the law, subject to that DOJ bullshit where Pam Bondi has to clear it. The estate of Jeffrey Epstein can release any fucking information they want if they have it to the public as they see fit. And so what I'm saying is that core group of lawyers who has been dealing with also all of these victims, these civil suits, people suing the estate, and they're not, I don't think they're sitting there defending him anymore. I think they're like, dude,
obviously.
I need to, if we're gonna, having seen some of this to clear our conscience, if they're not gonna release this information or some of it, we're gonna release everything we have and they can fuck themselves. Because I guarantee you, they're like these. Some of these dudes are scumbags, obviously are, but they guarantee you they weren't all about it. It's like, hey, 20 years or 15 years into a deal being a lawyer for some dude who's a multi-billionaire, and then you find out he's doing some weird, crazy shit like that.
I guess. That I'd be asking questions like, how'd this history teacher get fucking $1 billion? Why is the ex prime minister of Israel staying at his house?
No, definitely. There's like, but I mean, I think some when you reach that level of lawyer, for some of them, they don't even like ask questions. They're just like, I'm really good at my job,
I thought
and
that's what lawyers do is
we're
ask
gonna get
questions.
you. Well, not maybe what they do extracurricularly if they don't want to know. He's like, I'm here to
Right. Well,
represent
that's
you.
that's usually like what I thought. So that's why I'm like surprised that they're now like turning on him. But I feel like there's more to the story.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the more of the story is some of these guys are aware and have seen stuff and are don't like the way the government is choosing to go about refusing to release this information. If you were a lawyer and you had the ability to do that, and you now saw the full body of work of what this
But okay, but you say that, but like they still haven't released anything. It's like they're a part of this.
they know the
They just
Epstein
keep like what they're like threatening to. Here's
the
15 photos.
they gave them 95,000
I know, but
photos.
why is everybody waiting? I thought like there was a unanimous vote in the
Well,
motherfucking
but
Senate to release this shit.
that's for that's for the stuff that Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice has,
Okay, so then
not for the Epstein estate.
what is
The
the
Epstein
Epstein
estate
estate? Okay, what are they
completely
waiting for?
separate. They've given them 95,000 photos. They're
I know, but
going
what?
through and clearing them up, and then they're releasing them. So they're gonna have more information this week. So let's say that they don't really, the DOJ and Donald Trump and Pam Bondi release no Epstein information. The estate is still releasing information, and even if they don't give them anything else, the committee, the congressional committee that's overseeing it, the oversight committee has 95,000 photos in their possession from the Epstein estate
It's insane. It's
they will
insane.
release.
It's insane that a bill got passed through both chambers of Congress almost unanimously, uh, and the president is like basically openly defying to enact, like to carry out that law, and he's not gonna get impeached.
Well, and that's what I told you before. Is I have a feeling. I said if they don't release this stuff, the DOJ, like if the DOJ doesn't, the estate and the victims are going to say something. It's going to
No,
reach.
I agree, but like my regardless, it's like how about the fact that they were not releasing it is like now a new problem.
Mm,
It's like you're
totally
like
agree.
right. It's like when they refused to listen to the judge about like not stop sending people to El Salvador. They just kept flying the fucking plane, or like refused like oh they're in El Salvador now we can't bring them back. It's out of our hands, judge. Like
They're
it's like
like, no, dude,
when you start defining like judges and laws, like it's like that's when it starts to get scary, dude.
Donald Trump is like me. When the first time I rolled a roller coaster, and I was with all my friends, and I was always terrified of roller coasters. Didn't want to look like a bitch, so I played it off like I've ridden every roller coaster at Six Flags in the world, and it was great. It worked leading up to going to Six Flags. It worked on the car ride out there and everything. Then like the first roller coaster I rode was Mr. Freeze. And I'm standing in line about to piss my pants. And I know I do not want to ride this fucking roller coaster. And I still got the fuck on it. And that's like kind of what
I
Trump said.
actually,
Trump
I
could
actually
have
pissed my.
not
Oh,
signed it.
back
Oh,
up, back,
he
back
could
up. I
have not
pissed my
signed
pants
that though.
In the Mister Freeze line. Not because I was scared, but because it was like 3 hours long,
Yep.
and we are like close to the front, and I didn't know what to do. Uh, but then you know what I did? Went to that bridge, like where like
The Splash Mountain is, yeah. Or
yeah, yeah,
whatever, yeah.
and then it just soaked me with the water, and now it didn't look like I pissed my pants anymore.
No,
Shout
you were
out.
good. You were just like, hey, I was at the Splash Mountain. It was tight. Oh, I totally forgot I got splashed over here, you guys. Damn, that's rough. All right, let's get out of here.
No, everybody I was with knew.
Yeah. No, so it's like there's multiple times where
I was like in sixth or seventh grade.
he could have done something other than what he chose to do, and he keeps like taking it that next step, taking it that next step. He is literally we're watching him mature into a like George Santos, where he's just gonna like say like,
How
oh,
dare you?
in the sense where it's like there's his he's not gonna stop walking that line. So it's like if I'm black, I'm Jewish, I Jewish. Like I grew up with Jewish people. Like it's like he keeps it. Trump just makes it worse. It makes it
Yeah,
worse.
yeah. No, I of course like it's because he never can admit that he's wrong, and so he's got to double down on everything. It's the same with like Hegseth. Like it's like oh we commit a war crime. Oh here we just blew up 3 boats in the Pacific this time.
Yeah, he's one of the dumbest people ever.
Dude,
He's so
for
stupid.
real.
Article number 2. This is a sad story. I mean, it's big. This is like a big deal, but Nick Reiner will be charged with first degree murder of the killing of his parents. Rob Reiner, photographer, director, filmmaker, actor,
The
all
homie.
sorts of activists. I mean, there's an episode of Archie Bunker where he's like yelling at Archie Bunker about being racist and stuff. Like he's always
That's like every episode of All in the Family.
yeah. But yeah, 32. Nick Reiner, the 32-year-old son of Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle, was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. The charges include a special circumstance, multiple murders, and a special allegation that Reiner used a deadly weapon, a knife. Um, if you don't know a lot about Nick Reiner, he dealt with a lot of substance abuse issues. It's actually a movie that he wrote. I think it's called, what is it? Finding
Like
Noah.
waiting for Charlie,
Oh yeah, Waiting for Charlie,
something like that.
Finding Charlie or
Finding
something.
Charlie, maybe yeah.
Where it's
But
about
he
him.
he co-wrote it and his dad directed it.
Um, Long history of substance abuse and lots of issues with that, homelessness, all sorts of shit. And his parents stuck by him the whole time. It's super fucked up. Their daughter found them after he had done it. He was like kind of missing.
So you heard like that the day before Conan O'Brien had a Christmas party and they were both there
Yeah, and
they were arguing.
they brought Nick with them because they didn't want Nick to be by himself. So they were like, "Do you want to go with us to Conan's Christmas party?" And he was like, "Yeah," and they went. I didn't know that they got into it at the Christmas party.
Yeah, they got into a huge fight apparently like that. It's like was well known, like a lot like that everybody at the party saw. And apparently, like I saw a headline of an article that came off my phone, but I didn't read it. That like broke down the details of the argument at Conan's.
What were they?
I didn't read the article,
Oh,
but I'm just saying that like that information is available. It's crazy, dude. Like so and then fucking I was just telling somebody about this. It's like and then it's like how apoplectic like the right was like about Jimmy Kimmel making a joke after Charlie Kirk died. It wasn't even about Charlie Kirk. It was like about Trump being a fucking asshole. Um, and it's like every fucking accusation is a fucking confession, dude. It's like he's like Trump's like he just wanted to let us know. No, no, no. When a Democratic supporter gets murdered, I'm gonna be actually really really shitty immediately.
oh yeah. He said he
You
was
know, it's
like a cancer
unbelievable.
on
Yeah, dude, you
society,
guys
and
like try to like cancel Jimmy Kimmel. You like 500 people fired from their job because of shit they said about Charlie Kirk. And meanwhile, this dude just tease up on the True Social like while the body's still warm, like just to like say some heinous shit. It's ridiculous. And like,
yeah.
what is like I like what is it?
And
What is
with
he
what
even saying? What is Trump even saying? He's like one of his people killed him. Is that what he's saying? He's
Well, what's
like,
crazy is if you were to take Rob Reiner and Trump on a timeline, Trump's probably hated Rob Reiner for decades.
for sure,
For
or
decades.
and vice versa.
Oh yeah, but like I think that the hatred that Trump had for Rob Reiner was more originally than he had for Trump, and then whenever they crossed paths, he was like, "That guy's disgusting."
I mean, just
Because Rob because he wouldn't like Rob Reiner based off of his beliefs and his writing, the films that
except for Donald Trump was a Democrat his whole fucking life until he
no
walked down the escalator. So let's not forget that shit.
no I know, but I'm just saying. Let's say hypothetically they didn't meet before, and he heard about Trump being sued for discriminating against leasing apartments to black people, which is true. Let's say that they hadn't met before, but he heard that. Rob Reiner always seemed like a nice enough guy to meet that person as making his make an assessment. I mean, and I don't know him like that, but I'm just saying is by somebody we've both dealt with a lot of substance abuse, either like personally ourselves or people that we care about around us, and the people with the biggest hearts or stick through and see somebody go through it and get back on the right track. So just based off of his patience with his kid and the amount of stuff that their son put them through as parents, I could only imagine. um he's got it.
Also,
He's a
also,
better
also out here
person than most.
for sure. Out here in California, so he was like a real ass activist, not like a keyboard evangelist or whatever the fuck. Uh, both gay marriage in California, Prop 8, or against Prop 8, I guess. Like I forget if voting for Prop 8 means like banning gay marriage. But anyways, he funded and did all the grassroots shit for to get gay marriage, and also for preschool kids to have food in California. Like he got that bill passed like I don't know like a couple decades ago, and they still to this day get a free meal every day or whatever. I forget like the exact details of it, but like no, he like did like actual good shit, and he just has fucking bangers of movies. Like All in the Family, first of all, like biggest show like in the country when he was on it, and then he just comes out the gates like with like Spinal Tap, and then like just like A Few Good Men, and just Don't Stop Misery doesn't stop, won't stop.
Stand by Me.
Fucking Princess Bride.
Yep.
Speaking of Stephen King, Stand by Me
Yeah.
and Misery was Stephen King.
He said that, and those all take place in the same universe as Pennywise the Dancing Clown.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And then
super
also
sad.
Leo's dad on The Wolf of Wall Street.
So
Probably like his
it's just
mostly so.
super fucked. And it's sad that it was their son who's dealing with substance abuse that they were battling for privately and publicly. A lot of the private comments that were made mirror the public comments that are made about how they felt about their kids. So that's super sad. And it's super gross to sit there because we weren't sitting here laughing when Charlie Kirk got
No,
murdered.
fuck no.
Like we were both saying, like that's stupid. Like nobody deserves to be murdered. Period. And this is just sad. So whenever that happens to have a father who's fighting for his kid battling substance abuse, whenever him and his significant other are murdered by their child, the first thing you do is hop on and start talking shit. That's just goofy. That's just like, and there's a lot of people that's exhausting. I think there's some people that are so exhausted with it. Like, they're like, that's
For
gross.
sure.
They're
No,
like,
I
that's
know.
pretty gross, dude.
It's 100%. It's insane. We just went through this with Charlie Kirk, and like but it's like they're accusing people of doing shit like that they didn't even actually do, and he's like doing exactly like what they, the worst things that they were like saying other people were doing, and it's like, dude, sorry, bro. Charlie, like you might have had like a TikTok moment, dude, but Rob Reiner's been in the game
This is from the AP. FIFA slashes price of some World Cup tickets to $60 after global fan backlash. FIFA slashed the price of some World Cup tickets for teams' most loyal fans, following a global backlash, and some will get $60 seats for the final instead of the being asked to pay the 4,185. This is a rare climb down by the soccer body and the president Giovanni Infantino, after soaking up waves of criticism for World Cup strategies, including top dollar prices and closer political alignment with U.S. President Donald Trump. FIFA said Tuesday that $60 tickets will be made available for every game at the tournament in North America, going to the national federations whose teams are playing. Those federations decide how to distribute them to loyal fans who have attended previous games at home and on the road. The number of $60 tickets will likely be anywhere from 400 to 750 per team in what FIFA is calling a supporter entry tier pricing category. FIFA is using 16 host cities, including 11 NFL stadiums in the United States, plus 2 in Mexico, or 2 in Canada and 3 in Mexico. They did not specify what exactly why it so dramatically changed strategies, but said lower prices are designed to further support traveling fans following their national teams across the tournament. What
Dude,
do you think? This
I
shows
think
that
FIFA's
tickets.
just so fucking corrupt. I don't
It's
even
so
get how it's
corrupt.
so. I know it's like why can't we just start new? Like just get rid of FIFA. Like it's like all the countries we still have our soccer players. It's like what is FIFA even doing? Like coordinating like what?
Like I don't know,
The
coordinating
fucking bribes.
cash drop offs at their
Yeah,
spot, their dead spot.
made up peace prizes.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Good. I'm glad they dropped some of the prices. Now it's like, oh no, the teams decide who gets these $60 tickets. So I mean, I guess that's
And
good.
there's like they said there's like gonna be like at most like 400 per game. It's like, bro, if you're
400 to
having this game, if you're having this
750.
game at like SoFi, like it's like fucking 70,000 people.
Yeah, that's
400
yeah.
tight.
400 people. I got in for $60. What'd you get in for?
Knowing LA,
2,700.
knowing LA, all of them are gonna be like uberly rich to get the cheap tickets. It's like out in LA, once you like become rich, you don't pay for anything anymore. People just send you shit for free. That makes no sense.
True. Last article. This is just like I guess it's live updates. But there's a search for the person who did the shooting at Brown University. It's wild that they can't figure out who the fuck this guy is. What we're
Dude, you know me, bro. This is my first 48 like instincts coming in here. Like I do not I'm acknowledging that it's fucked up, but I have this instinct to root for the fugitive.
oh wow.
I
Okay,
know.
well shout out Fugitive.
I'm not rooting for the fugitive,
Mr. Good, he's
but
got you. He's rooting for
but
you.
my no, I'm going
It's nothing but the best for you. That's what
I
he
guess
said. He said there's a lot of good people on both sides.
well, you know what it is. I just think about like what if like I was in like about to go to jail for the rest of my life or in jail for the rest of this is similar to like a jailbreak or like escaping from prison. It's like, dude, that feeling you escape and you get away with it, dude. That's that's like better than fentanyl.
Yeah, they just have like videos of this person walking, but they don't even have video of him like doing the shooting. This is an Ivy League school with cameras all over the place, and they're like, please help us find this person. It's crazy.
But it is Rhode Island.
No, but it's crazy the amount
No,
of
I know.
surveillance that we just have.
And isn't this the second shooting like at Brown like this year?
Yeah, within the past like year or two.
Or maybe I'm thinking of a different college, maybe no, you know what it was? I think there was like more than one person that was at this shooting
That was
all
involved
in
in
another
another
mess.
one. Yeah. In
This
high
is
school. That's what it
this
was
is
in high school.
this is a crazy stat. So the mass shooting that happened in Australia, it's like the first one in 27 years. The United States has one every 27 hours. Actually, more. We have more than one a day. We just hit like 380 for the year. Mass shootings in the United States. One in 27 years versus 27 hours. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, I mean, they're looking for this guy. I don't know. It's just, I'm baffled that we can't find somebody in this crazy ass surveillance state that we live in at this point, because that's basically what it is.
Well, somebody's got to tell Rhode Island not all white people look the same.
Palantir can't find them.
Yeah, or they don't want to.
Yeah, or it's like one of
Those
theirs. Like,
fucks.
they're like, he was one of ours. Um,
Not financial advice. Short the fuck out of Palantir. You know who did? You know the guy who shorted on the Big Short. The guy that Steve Carell played,
yeah,
Michael Burry. Yeah, he's like one of the guys who got the housing crisis right, made billions. He just put out $1 billion short in Palantir. Mm. It is way the fuck overvalued. But also at the same time, it's like so secretive that we don't really know like what's going on there.
they just know they're looking for the Antichrist.
It's fucking Peter Thiel, dude.
He's crazy,
Dude, lock
dude. It's,
him up.
dude, there's pictures of him in the photo dumps of
The
him and
the
Epstein Island, of him
Oh,
and
I thought you
Epstein
meant like
Island, and
before
like
he
some.
had Mar-a-Lago face.
No, like of him at Epstein
He
Island,
looks
like
like
in.
fucking Kelly Osbourne sometimes, dude.
Dude, he looks intense. He looks like he's just like raging all the time.
Yeah,
Like he's just walking and there's like veins popping out
yeah,
everywhere. I'm like, dude, you are wound way too tight.
I know.
Go find your ketamine buddy and like
Yeah,
disappear for a little bit. Dude, go in a K hole.
sodomize each other's.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I mean, that's just what they do, dude.
I mean, I feel like this is a bigger problem. Like obviously, it's a big problem that we have all these shootings. It's also a big problem that we can't like identify these fucking people. Like,
I mean, you say that, dude, but like 20 years from now, when this place is looking like fucking China and there's like 200,000 cameras like in like every city, you're gonna be like, remember those days like where you would like go to Brown and shoot someone, and get away with it? You're gonna long for those days.
see, but I feel like as a society we've been past the point of being able to shoot someone in public and get away with it.
Well, no.
They catch people. No, I know, but I feel like the common the that's like a misconception. But I feel like we should be at that point with the amount of traffic cameras we
Kind of
have.
like how you were saying, like the cameras in space, like how come we can't just like we see the that I3 Atlas or whatever the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, why don't we have surveillance cameras like pointing like out, But I don't know. It's probably just like how space works. It's so fucking big and like four-dimensional or whatever the fuck, like that. Yeah, it's like I don't know.
There is no up or down, left or right. It's all just
Yeah,
like
we need
a
to find out how the Epstein estate started working with Congress, that the genesis of that, and also why the fuck don't we have space cameras, space ring cameras,
space. Yeah, there you go. Boom, space ring camera.
space like the rings on
Ding
Saturn.
dong. No, leave the package at Pluto, bitch. No soliciting. Thank you. Okay, bye.
I just heard that like I think it was like yesterday, 2 days ago, that comet got as close as it's gonna get to Earth, and it's like 120 million motherfucking miles. It's like every calm the fuck down, dude.
Look, it's so
It's
close.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's a real number, but it's still fucking far. So like,
It's really far.
yeah.
That's like,
Are you sure?
yeah, that's crazy far. It's crazy
Yeah.
far, bro.
Ooh, 120 million miles. Like, get the fuck out of here. You can't even add up to 120 million.
Yeah, yeah, you can't.
Fucking bozos.
Yeah, everybody knows it's 60 million plus 50 million.
Watch it. It's like 2 days later, like aliens just invade the egg on my face.
Yeah, they're like we were perfect. We were just close enough. If we would have been 121 million miles, we never would have made it. You're like, oh my God, you guys sound so goofy. Yeah, I don't know. This shooting stuff is just depressing, and it's depressing that we have such a hard time finding people. Because, like, remember whenever there was the Boston bombing and they were looking for the Tsarnaev brothers, and then somebody found him, like, hiding in a boat, and they were, like, chasing these guys all over
Yeah, but
the
that was
place?
like one day, or it was like it
It was
just
like a
seemed like
36
forever.
hour, it was still like a 36
Yeah,
hour
because like the
period.
whole country's like watching it, So just it seemed like a long time, but like they were like on the active hunt. This one it seemed like this dude's gone, dude.
Yeah, they, like, don't know who
He's
the fuck
he,
he is, where
yeah,
he
dude.
went.
He like took his hoodie off and then jumped into like a fucking like Jamba Juice and just started working and then just like blended in.
They're like, hey, did you see anybody? He's like, yeah.
I haven't even seen any of this footage. I'm just assuming this guy's white. I know it happened at Brown University, but that's the only Brown thing about that university, I think.
They're getting better.
Especially now that DEI is gone.
Yeah.
Shout out my cousin Kevin, R.I.P. He went to Brown
Oh,
for film.
shout out. Well, what else do you got?
Well, no, this is my final year of my 30s. I'm just gonna let y'all know. I'm putting y'all on notice. I noticed you noticing me. I'm gonna put you on notice that I
For
noticed
what?
me too, baby. Woo, woo. Y'all notice. Look out.
Make
This is
sure
my year.
y'all like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment, share to somebody, whatever. As always, we appreciate y'all checking us out. And yes, it will be Mr. Goody's year.
You heard it here first.
Woo woo. So hopefully,
Yeah.
you know.
Don't short this, yeah. Call options all day, baby.
Well, no, we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next week, right before Christmas. Y'all be good, stay out of trouble, be safe, and as always, go out there and go fuck yourselves.
Shout out.
Recording stopped.